right. I'm so excited. The 49ers have a new player. Charvarius Ward, outside corner, who they paid pretty well. He got a 3-year, $42 million deal. Only $9 million per year is guaranteed, so the number looks huge. We're going to talk about that. 6'1", 200 pound, and we're just going to be going through some film. This is the wild card round versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have a trio of good wide receivers. So that's going to be fun watching this. And so you're going to see him here. Undrafted free agent out of Middle Tennessee State. And what did the 49ers get? No separation and tackling. You could see here against Chase Claypool on this very first rep that we're going to start this film breakdown with. He is great versus the fade route. He's a 4.44 guy at his pro day. He didn't get invited to the combine. This dude scrapped his way into the league now. And you can see he stays on top of this just fine. If you like this film, we did one against the Bengals where he did the same damn thing to Jamar Chase several times, and he did the same thing to T. Higgins a few times as well. When you see this level of consistency against this outside fade route, you get excited. He gives up 0 separation. Next Gen Stats had him. The way that they measure that is a 46.7 tight window rate against wide receivers. It's first in the NFL. He does not give up separation. Here you are, 30 yards downfield, right on top of the route. And he's physical in a sense that, he stays where he needs to be. Here you can see him switching sides to this game. He's going to be the boundary guy. So he goes to the field guy. He goes to where it's harder to work. And, I'll say this, he is a guy that's physical, but you don't see penalties because he's not tugging, he's not grabbing. He'll use his hands in the first 5 yards, but again, he's not Josh Norman. He's not pulling, he's not tugging, he's not doing any of that stuff. Here he is down low. I think in this game, they just kept him on Claypool is what it seems like, the bigger physical guy, because as a 6'1", 200 pounds, he's a big-sized corner that can do some business. And you'll see in the run game, that's probably what he's best at. Not saying that, that's anything against what he does in the passing game. The dude doesn't miss tackles. He's got one of the best missed tackle percentage rates in the NFL. Again, watch this. One-on-one with Chase Claypool, they're going to run that outside fade. Not an issue. Stays on top of the route with ease. Here's what I mean. Physicality, he absorbs. He uses his hands to absorb, not to pull. Just stays right on top of the route while walling the defender into the sideline. Nice safety help over the top as well. You can see him now. He's back on the other side, just shadowing Claypool. You put him on these big physical wide receivers. So the 49ers, who play DeAndre Hopkins, DK Metcalf, Robert Woods, all these guys, it makes sense why you would target this guy. Because if you could shadow Claypool, who's just as big as any of those guys, you're going to be just fine. You can see him on the outside up top here. He should take first responsibility, outside cut. Runs right into him, lets him go. Got safety help, come underneath. And they're just not targeting him. They're staying away. And it says a lot to have a corner that can shadow. This is big on big here. Claypool outweighs him by a good 35, 40 pounds. This is fun, man. I mean, you see both of them get their hands on there and tries to throw him over the top. That's just a fight right there, man. Down low again. Man, just mirror match is so good. Watch the footwork down at the bottom of your screen. Just stays under control right on top. He's got his hands on the wide receiver. He's even looking back at the quarterback. This is some savvy stuff. Now, a couple other things about him. He's 25 years old. He doesn't turn 26 till May, so he'll be 26 when this league year starts, and he's already somewhat of a savvy vet. He's played a lot. He's 43 games started. 43 games started as an undrafted free agent from Middle Tennessee State. Transferred from a community college to there and just started balling out. Didn't get a combine invite, but whenever he showed up to the Chiefs traded him. Cowboys picked him up. Chiefs traded for him, and he beat out Bashaud Breeland for the start. Dude's a baller. He could play. He earned his role. Look, I love how he always focuses on his feet and this pigeon toe look out of. Oh, I love it, man. Just gives you a little bit extra press and power. Understand you got safety help over the top. Come help him out. Come help him out. Where's he at here? Uh-oh. I'm not seeing him in there. Now, he did miss some time. Oh, there he is. You can see him walking right here. 35. Those yellow shoes, man. Every time I watched him, I keep thinking I'm seeing flags out there. He's so calm, cool. You know what I mean? Like, he's not a panicky guy. He always plays like he's where he should be. Some bell technique. Looked like some quarters coverage up here. Man, he just reading. He understands where the game is supposed to be played. Again, gosh. Why would you run fades against this guy? It's his specialty. Look at the pigeon toe. It's going to give him just a little bit of extra press off that outside foot. Gets there. Gets his hands on him. Always on top. Always on top. Always on top. Ben Roethlisberger can't throw it deep, man. Come on. Down low, pressing against Claypool. You didn't see him do this. He was exclusively on the left side against the Bengals, defensive left side. Here, you know, they saw something, and it's a big physical. Ooh, got ghosted a little bit there. Look at the play on the ball, though. No penalties. Ooh. Ball skills. Oh, man. You can see him here. He got beat. He got toasted. Tugged a little bit. Underthrown ball. Look at him rake through. You're allowed to wrap your arm. You just can't pull, right? So rake through, that's an incomplete pass. This is what he's great at. He allowed a 40% completion percentage when targeted, best in the NFL. He had a 46.6 expected completion percentage, meaning he doesn't give up things. It's hard to pass against him. First in the NFL. He had a 52.5 passer rating allowed. Third in the NFL. Doesn't give up big plays. Just doesn't. And here he got beat. Man, that is just the way he raked through there at the end. Probably could have been called. That's okay. I just love the, ooh, look at this. Timing it perfectly. No, I don't know. I don't think that is pass interference at all. I mean, he's playing just fine. He's not pulling them. Look at those arms, man. Raking across, timing it perfectly. Oh, that is a really good play on the deep ball. And it's, you know, he was behind early. 29 career passes defensed, 4 interceptions in 43 games. So he's not a huge turnover magnet like J.C. Jackson, which a lot of fans wanted, but he is much more physical and consistent and cheaper. Ooh, here you can see him playing press on the edge here. The top. Comes down. You wish he'd go underneath a little bit more. That's all right. Playing press up top. I'm telling you, that's got to frustrate you whenever you get a team that shadows you, that doesn't usually shadow, because you're watching film all week and he's just on the left side, and then you come out there and this dude's following you around. It's like, dude, I'm gonna shut you down. And so far, that's been the case. There's no doubt about that. Golly, man. Claypool running the fade against this guy just doesn't work. You know, it might just be a run game runoff. You know, just basically getting the corner to turn his back to that. But it doesn't matter, man. He's owning this dude. He is owning this dude. Claypool's a quality wide receiver. Here he's at the bottom of the screen. Physical just coming off. This dude does not miss tackles. 222 career tackles. He only has 10 missed tackles for his career. Okay? And, you know, I talked about this on my Patreon video. If you want to see more breakdowns, head over to patreon.com. Type in 49ers, and we've got some more game film where I'm going to be breaking him down. Where I'm going to get as much as I can because this dude's going to be an outside starter. But he only had 10 career missed tackles. That's in 43 games. To put that into perspective, Jaquiski Tart, and Emmanuel Mosley had 12 missed tackles this year alone. Dude does not miss tackles. I think I saw one in the Bengals game, and that's all I've seen. He wraps up consistently. Up top, against that fade route, man, owning this dude. Just owning this dude. He doesn't even belong. Why has Ben Roethlisberger throwing it deep? Like freaking Uncle Rico out there. I mean, he's just right on top of the route the whole time. He's completely covered and playing the ball. Jeez, man. He owns this dude so far. Love seeing it, man. Kid can play now. Kid can play. Right on top of the route. Gets his eyes back. Just bodies the wide receiver into the end zone. He almost stepped out of bounds, too. Claypool did. Dude's just destroying this man. No safety help. It shows you. There ain't nobody over there. That is some damn good coverage. It's never pass interference when you're using your hips as long as you're playing the ball. And so it's almost like boxing out for a rebound a lot of times. You get in there. You see how he bumped him right there? Oh, he looks hurt. Came down on that shoulder. See if we can see it in the air. And again, look at this. Just like I said, it's blocking out for a rebound. You know, you put your body between the defender and the goal and you get that ball. Man, there's 0% chance this was being completed. He just owned Claypool. That's just all there is to it. Now, the quarterback sucks, but what it is. It's what it is. All right, here we go. Second quarter. We'll probably make it to the half here before I got to go to school. Woke up early. I was too excited. 3 o'clock in the morning to break down film. I love this job. Ooh. You want to talk physical with a big wide receiver? This is something I haven't seen too much of. But, man, he gets up in this dude's grill. Look at him. He popping this dude. I ain't mad about that. Yeah, get in there, squabble. Now, he's not a big after the play emotional guy. And again, this is somewhat characteristic of somebody coming from a community college to a small school, didn't get invited to the combine, undrafted free agent. He's calm, cool, collected at all times. He is not somebody, again, you could see him right here, 35, with the yellow shoes. Like, he's not the biggest energy guy. He's not the barker. He's not the trash talker. He just shows up and does his job. Lunch pail guy. Not a lot of me. You don't see that. And the film doesn't lie. And whenever you see so many snaps, something happened here. See him up top against Claypool. Oh, he got crossed over. And so you're going to see here his left foot's going to get out of phase and his hip's going to get twisted and he can't recover. So right here, boom, right there. And so now he's got to pivot across. Now, I will say this. He didn't give up any separation. He's draped all over him. But that is a really nice physical route from Claypool. Finally got the better of him. You know, he's been pressing those outside releases and finally crossed under. Nice tackle there. It could have been a huge play. We'll see it right here coming across. I mean, he's draped on him. It's not like he's out of phase. He is behind. You can't give up the inside release there. But don't let a mountain turn into a molehill. You know, you bring him down with no yards after the catch. That's huge. Let's see how he responds. Oh, where's Claypool? They took Claypool out. Come on. Let the dude redeem himself, right? Ooh, come on up. Dude, I'm telling you. You want somebody that can tackle on the edge? That's Najee Harris, one-on-one in the open field. Look at this. You got all the room in the world to do whatever you want. This dude breaks down, head up, drives through, wraps up. He does not miss tackles. Might be one of the best tackling corners in the NFL, which people could say, like, man, you don't pay him to tackle. In today's NFL, you do. You watch those first 8 games when the 49ers were 3-5, and a big reason why they were missed tackles in the secondary. This dude clears that up day one. This dude is the antithesis of Josh Norman. Good tackling, doesn't get pass interferences, stays in phase. Look at that, man. That's one-on-one. That is a damn good tackle. And you can see it's just business. He doesn't get up. He ain't pounding his chest. It's calm, cool, collected at all times. Just chill, man. Just chill. Let me fix my sock. I'm good. How do I look? Let's see if we can see here. I mean, this is all you need to see. You just circle this. One-on-one. Understanding his leverage. He's got outside. You can see his position. Don't give him a two-way go. If he goes outside, that's my job. If he goes inside, I turn him into these guys. Head up, put it right in the freaking midsection, wrap up. Look at this. Look, you got both arms right behind everything, like textbook. There's a reason why good tacklers remain good tacklers. It's understanding these arms matter, your head position matters. Dude can play. That dude cares about his socks. Every time after he makes a play, he adjusts his socks. That should be his nickname, man. Charvarius Socks Ward. Pressed up. No Claypool again. I wonder if he's hurt or something. Gosh, man, he is so good against that outside fade route. And this is James Washington, who's a speed burner. Got a little bit over the top of him here. Yeah, you can see he's got a little bit, but still in phase, still turning his head back in. It's consistency. And so whenever you can do that every play, Claypool's back in. Here we go. This is a matchup I want to see. Oh, man. Let's go, Ben. At the ball. Golly, dude. These dudes are freaking battling. He throwing Claypool to the ground. Look at this. These dudes, I freaking love this, man. This is like a freaking heavyweight bout. Claypool's one of the biggest wide receivers in the league, him and DK Metcalf. And he's getting out physicaled by a 6'1", 200-pound corner. Oh, look at it. Oh, see? It's not even... Dude, I can love this kid. Watch afterwards. He's looking for a flag, and rightfully so. But watch him get up. Look at this, dapping him up. Like, that's what you want, right? You want this all-out battle. But, hey, man, we ain't got to... we ain't gotta like hate each other and all that. I ain't mad at all about this kid. Up top again, man, just freaking going at it. Whew. Got beat on the inside route there again. Let's see his alignment. Okay, you do not have safety help, so you've got to stay outside. And you got the blitz. And you've got a linebacker to the inside. Claypool got the inside release a couple times on him. Not the outside release. That's his job, right? You got to take that away. Well, where's he at? Oh, he's up top. No Claypool again. Is that James Washington? I think it is. Yeah. He's fast, man. Him against Washington again. He's almost better against Claypool, which is crazy. Washington's just kind of a fade, one-trick pony kind of guy. Just an absolute speed guy. Look at him messing with him. Pigeon-toed. Always focus on his feet. Yeah, I mean, he just runs the same thing over and over again. Oh, got him there. I'm feeling the whole time, man. Washington's got a little bit of a step on him. A straight line speed guy. That's a pretty damn good ball. Nice catch. All right, this is huge. I want to see how he responds. Same thing again. Up top, James Washington. Pigeon-toed. Gosh, I love that, man. Very disciplined with his feet. Mirror matched. Ah, got beat on the other side. I like it, man. I really like this kid. No separation. Young. Undrafted free agent, amazing tackler. This dude's he just doesn't give up separation. He's going to be starting outside for the 49ers, and they got better. They got better. That's what it is. If you want to watch more film like this, just head over to patreon.com, 49ers Rush Podcast. I'm going to have several game films up of him throughout the year. I want to know everything about him. So it's just going to be a whole lot of these breakdowns and more as free agency continues leading up to the draft. Thanks, guys, and as always, stay strong, faithful.